What's happening? Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris.
I'm Pete.
And this is Beer Review 100. Finally waited for you to get back from wherever it was you went.
Yeah.
So we can
Spain,
review.
New Jersey.
Yeah. So for 100, just acquired this recently from the special collection from John Wilson, who, very good friend, decided to move to Idaho and give away most of his beer cellar. In giving away part of his beer cellar, I acquired the Hill Farmstead Damon. This is their imperial stout, aged in Blanton's whiskey barrels. Not sure how long, maybe a year or so, but highly sought after. It is a 2011 vintage, and as it says here, bottle 415 of 864. I like information like that.
Yes.
And it comes in at
10%.
Is it 10?
Yep.
Somewhere on there, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I read it somewhere.
Sure. Oh yeah, 10%. 27 degrees Pato. Yeah. As they say. But
And it's waxed.
it's the wax seal. This was definitely a limited release that they had. I think you could get maybe 2 per person, 3 per person. Either way, yeah, real limited.
And for those not in the know, Hill Farmstead, small brewery out of Vermont, I guess is considered the best brewery in the world right now.
Yeah, I think that's what they have going for themselves. Which is no small feat.
People drive for 6 hours to get one bottle, kind of thing.
Yeah, like it seems like everything they have has been like a limited release kind of thing, and yeah, it's.
And the wind is blowing this way because I'm getting the nose off.
Yeah, I can already. As I said, I'm putting it down. I'm already smelling this.
And John, I'm sorry that you're not here to enjoy this, but thank you for
you have a bottle
for being a generous guy.
Okay. Yeah. We like you, John. So, yeah. So there's nothing. It's black. There's nothing you're seeing through it at all.
Nope.
And there's just a really kind of like dark, kind of chocolate brown head that formed on it, but
Yeah,
just
not
very
not
thin.
much for head.
Yeah.
A lot of legs.
I mean, hold it straight up into the sun. Nothing. It's jet black. But
Yeah, the bubbles really have a serious kind of caramely, orangey.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's dark. Let's see what we got for a nose. That's right. It's a lot of bourbon, a lot of vanilla. And some of the oak in there.
Yeah, a lot of oak. I mean, it almost has a cherry-ish kind of
Yep.
oaky kind of.
And what I like about this, I mean, it's almost coming up on 2 years, so the bottle's had time to round out. But there's no sharp sort of notes coming out of that. No one thing overpowers the other. And there's for 10%, I'm not smelling any alcohol on the nose.
I'm getting a little bit tinge of heat on it, but I think that it's definitely
Yeah, there's a little twinge of heat that you can smell, but there's no like.
It's
Here's
not-
blatant alcohol.
Yeah.
You know, there's definitely a lot of other 10% beers that I've had. It's booze central,
Yeah.
but not this, at least on the nose. But let's get to the fun part. Drinking. Cheers.
Cheers. It's got a nice kind of creamy mouthfeel right off.
Yeah, it's definitely a full, creamy, almost viscous kind of mouthfeel. You know, for an imperial stout, 10%. I'm expecting it to coat my mouth all the way. There's still that alcohol warmth there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not overpowering, but I think what you're getting in the flavors, you start off, it's like a softer, more rounded out kind of bourbon, you know, a little, you know, oak flavor in there. Almost like a little dark chocolate.
And you definitely get the oak on the end, the back.
Yep. A little bit of that cherry note. You know, it could be an oxidation thing, but
And the carbonation's good, still good.
yeah, for an imperial stout, there's enough carbonation to move it along, give it a really good mouthfeel without being like cloyingly sweet or, you know, just like overly
Very nice.
Yeah. I think this is a really good drinking beer right now. I've had it before at various stages. It's been great since the beginning, and I really don't feel this one's lost anything. I mean, we tried bottles, I think, only a couple days after John actually initially bought the bunch. He had this at the same time, like with the mimosas and some of the other ones. So we tried them fresh, and they were very impressive. And I don't feel that this has lost anything. You know, if anything, it's rounded out. It's become smoother, maybe slightly more drinkable. But it's definitely a treat to be able to get.
Yeah.
You know, Hill Farmstead, not easy to come by, so.
Not easy at all.
No. But, yeah, thoroughly enjoyable.
Perfect day.
Yeah, a lot more beer drinking to do today. So, yeah, with that said, we're going to continue enjoying the rest of this. Hope you're enjoying something as well. Thank you for hanging around for at least 100 beer reviews, and maybe you can hang out for a few more. So, cheers, thanks, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Cheers.